Alright, we're going to take a quick look at the main garden here. So we'll just kind of the big picture view here. So we've had really hot weather, triple digits, pretty much all week this past week. So it's been really hot for us, but a lot of the plants have seemed to really love it, which is fine. So we can see that our tomatoes are starting to get some color on them. So we had picked a couple of the Juliets, just a few, and then of these little Sweet 100, you can see some of them are starting to turn right there. So that's pretty cool. And our aromas, getting a lot of fruit, and this guy's starting to get some ones that are ready. So probably definitely by the end of the week, we'll have a few of those, which will be very nice. Lots of the other ones are still putting on fruit, which is good. And it looks like the aphid problem has kind of gone down. I don't know if that was the heat or whatnot, but they don't seem to be as bad. And back here with our beans, you can see a lot of them are up on the trellis now. So our green beans, they're pretty much almost all except for these little two little guys are up there on the fence going up. And then our scarlet runner, I'm sorry, this is one of our hyacinth ones. These ones are mostly over here. Sometimes they just need a little help finding the fence, but they're going up there. And then these are our new pole beans, new ones this year. I believe it's a rattlesnake. They're doing good. Most of them are, a couple of them are starting to get up there. Some of them are not. And then with this hyacinth, it's not quite as grown up as the other ones. Those ones are starting to put up their runners, and these ones are still kind of just coming up slowly. And our scarlet runner beans, these are the ones that have been decimated by the bugs, and just the seedlings would not grow. So the couple that we do have are doing good. They're up to here. So that's pretty much all we can ask for here. So on these tomatoes here, very good growth on the leaves and stuff. So start to set some fruit there. It's kind of hard to see, they're kind of hidden there, but so that's good. Then we have our San Marzano. Looks like it's got one that's turning yellow. And then our tomatillos working on branching out and putting up little flowers. So that's pretty exciting there. And then with our volunteer tomato patch that I have kind of let go, and we have some. I was going to take some of them out, but then so much of them had fruit. So there's like some sort of a cherry tomato right there that has tons of fruits forming already. So we'll see how those ones go. If they start to get too much in the way, we'll just have to take them out, but at least to clear this walkway a little bit. But most of them are doing pretty good, put some fruit out. So we'll see. Our okra's doing good, still coming along. A lot of times we've had issues with the aphids getting on there, so we'll just have to keep an eye on that and make sure they don't mess that up too much. And then our eggplants look like they've definitely put on some growth. Still no fruit yet, but focusing on getting taller, so that's good. And then with our sweet peppers here, I was really excited to see, after all these weeks of nothing, the banana peppers. They really like that heat because there's 3 of them there and 3 of them there that are starting to form. And they've been like no action up until now, so they're really thriving with the heat. Our basils are doing good. Thai basil here, and then the other basil plants there. And then this is one of our new varieties. I think this is Yum Yum. So they're putting out a bunch of little fruit there. So excited about that. It looks like our Pinot Noir got the sun scald there. They've got that part there, which is kind of what we go through a lot here in the intense sun, and I still haven't taken the time to figure out how to overcome that. But anyway, then here we're starting to get some peppers on this one. I believe this one is an orange bell pepper, and I think that one's a red. And so things are definitely coming along, and our carrots are all doing pretty good. Really excited to see how they turn out, and our corn is starting to finally put up. We didn't plant a lot of corn, but it's looking pretty good there. And the spring garden is definitely needing that overhaul. I'm definitely going to do it this week. they started to dry up, which is great because now we have our seeds drying up in there, and that's kind of what we wanted. So once we take that out and clean up some of the other stuff, it's going to look a lot different. So we'll just have like the kale, some carrots, and onions, and maybe some chard. I don't know, the chard has kind of got a little crazy and buggy in there, so we'll see. But anyway, we'll definitely have some kale and some beets and some onions and carrots in there. So we'll take these out and then see if we want to plant something else in there, or just wait till the fall and try something else. So our volunteer marigolds looking fantastic. So here's our carrot, which apparently must be covered with bugs because there is a ladybug there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's dozens of ladybugs, more and more and more and more. So there must be tons and tons and tons of little, oh yeah, aphids in there. I can see them, tiny little black. So anyway, at least that's a good ladybug factory there. There's a couple of them mating on there too, so we'll have lots of ladybug larvae, which will be good to eat the aphids in the rest of the garden. Our beans are still kind of having some issues, the ones that didn't really take the first time. So these are our green bush beans. There's only 4 of them that have popped up. The purple ones that popped up did good. You can see them start to, with their little purple stuff there. But the other ones didn't. With the little squashes that we planted up here, we had these 2 came up good. Nothing for those 2, and then 1 of the 2 there. So not super great, but we'll have to look into that as far as how that is going to work. And our beans here, the lima beans still, I replanted like 20 of them or something. I only have 4 right now. 2 that look good, 3 that look good, and 1 that's kind of not doing well at all. You can see one of the little suckers right there. The little potato bugs right there. So I'm going to have to get in here and mix up some of our homemade organic bug spray to keep those off there, because that is a real big problem. They're killing all of our beans. These beans are doing fantastic. I can't remember what variety they are, but they are growing up. The weird thing is they're putting up these runners like they're pole beans, and I thought they were supposed to be bush beans. So I'll have to look into that. That's going to be a little bit of a problem if they are. Unless I thought I put the pole beans over there and the bush beans over here, but maybe I mixed it up, or I don't know. Well, we'll see. But those are looking good. Nothing's messing with those. And then our squash are looking good. This one's, these 2 here. I think there's actually 2 plants there. Getting some serious growth on them. They love the heat. And then that one over there is doing good too. So, and then our other volunteer tomatillos and stuff. It looks like we have some of these little small plants. They were like a husky gold, they said. Like it tasted sweet, almost like a it was orangish color. So looks like some of those came up too, so I might leave a few of those. But anyway, that's the garden for this week. Thanks for watching.